This is the Iowa Weather Report for Wednesday, March 5th, 2014. And now our first look at the 0Z GFS model run. This is at noon today. We have one system and some energy pulling out from the Great Lakes into the northeast and eastern Canada. Bit of a shortwave trough just to our west. That'll be moving through just to the south of the state today. That could keep the snow showers around the southern counties through the morning, maybe into the early afternoon. Skies won't really fully clear out, with highs today in the 20s to around 30 degrees or so. The system moves away, the winds turn back to the south and west, and temperatures on Thursday will climb from the upper 20s north and east to about 40 in the southwestern counties, with partly to mostly sunny skies around. But this doesn't last very long, as a cold front starts coming in here on Friday. This could bring some rain and or snow showers to the state, with readings similar to Thursday in the 30s to lower 40s across the state. And then as we move into the weekend, high pressure moves in, and it's going to be fairly chilly, highs in the 20s to maybe 30 or 31 or so across the state, with plenty of sunshine around, but it's going to be much different than the previous 2 days. And then Sunday is going to be way different than Saturday. Winds are back to the south and west. Temperatures will be similar to Thursday again, with highs in the upper 20s to maybe lower to middle 40s in the southwest. Monday is going to probably be the best day of the next 7. Partly to mostly sunny skies, highs in the 40s and even a few 50s. There could be some clouds around with a system that could bring a little bit of precipitation late Monday night into Tuesday, either in the form of rain and or snow. Readings Tuesday drop back to about the 30s to near 40 for highs. And then a week from today, you can see a ridge is pumping up over the northwest and into western and northwestern Canada, and that's going to take the cold air and start dumping it back into the Great Lakes and the upper Midwest again. And that's something we've seen all winter long, and it looks like it's back again, back into the 20s to near 30 for highs next Wednesday. A little bit of flurry activity around. A storm system out in the plains could come at us, but it looks to be mainly going to our south. In the extended period, March the 16th, we have a shortwave trough coming through with some energy along it, mainly just to our north. Bit of a ridge behind it, though. And as you can see, this will dump more cold air into the state, but any precipitation is expected to stay to our north over Minnesota and Wisconsin. That would indicate temperatures probably around 30 or maybe a little bit cooler than that. And then we go to the end of the forecast here on March the 20th. We have a pretty deep trough axis just to our west with some energy coming around the base, ridge over the eastern Pacific into the west, another system off the east coast, and this system with the low pressure center moving up toward James Bay and a frontal system into the south and east. This is one we're going to have to watch on continuing model runs to see if this continues, because it looks fairly significant, at least at this point. Satellite image from last evening, we had the one system. You can see the clouds across Minnesota, Wisconsin, into northern Iowa. That produced some snow. Another system off to our west. That'll be coming through later today. And there's another storm over the south and east. Watch warning map from last evening. We had some winter weather advisories in the far eastern parts of North Carolina, across the upper Midwest, and some flood issues across the north and west with the next storm coming in there. Taking a look at the QPF chart, precipitation over the next 5 days. Through Sunday evening at 7 o'clock, you can see precipitation fairly distinct over the north and west. 10 inches in the Olympic Peninsula of northwest Washington, across the southeast, with a little bit around here.